Hello everyone. It's Shelly with Chalkin History. Long time no see. So sorry about that. Let's make sure we're live. Say hello if you'll see that red live box at the top left corner of your screen if you are viewing live. Otherwise, you are checking out the replay. Either way, say hello. All right, it's a new month. So that means we're gonna quickly talk about things. So this month and today we're gonna play with our new Club Couture. It is the Chubby Chicken, Pattern Chicken actually is what the transfer is called. And then we're going to use the Chubby Chicken surface. But you can see there what you'll get your B-size transfer. You'll get your either paste or ink colors. This time it's 2 chalk paste singles in Camel and Bumblebee. If you're a brand new subscriber, you'll get a mini squeegee with that as well. But there's your prices. If you're a designer, you get 40% off. Perks get 30% off, and retail prices $25.99. Ships free to you every month. Also, for our designers, Perks members, and club members, you could possibly win a $200 shopping spree every time you order, or I guess any amount of these squeegees, the mystery squeegees. If you receive a black glitter squeegee, you win a $200 shopping spree, which will come to you as design dollars. So again, if you're a designer, a Perks member, or a Club Couture subscriber, there's a section in the website where you can order these fun squeegees. Some are some are mini, and some are small. But if you see a black glitter one, then you're a winner. And then also for designers, Perks members, and Club Couture subscribers, we have a bounce back code for you. Actually, I think it's this time it comes to you in designer dollars. So when you place a $75 purchase, and again for designers, that equates to a different PV, you will get $20 in design dollars to be used come the 9th. I believe it gets deposited in your accounts on the 9th. This promo ends on the 7th. All right, let's start. Oops, we did that wrong. There we go. We gotta flip it around. Let's start playing. So I was kind of pre-playing because I wanted to see what Wayfinder, that was last month's color of the month. Oh yeah, I did forget to tell you guys about color of the month today. This month it's an ink. Let's go back and see if we can find that. Guess I don't have that image here. It's called Well Traveled. It's a very earthy, warm yellow. I would say probably a little bit dirtier than, what was it called? Dirtier than our saffron or curry, a little bit dirtier than that. So that is going to be a fun color to play with, okay? Anywho, I thought I would play with Wayfinder. I thought I would paint my Chubby Chicken first, and I kind of, added extra paste to kind of encourage a wing to develop there. I kind of taped off the top part, and I kind of just winged it, no pun intended, where his beak is, because those we're going to do, that I'll do yellow. The top part we're going to do with, here I got the colors over here, with candy apple. And then I think I'm going to do his eye in black velvet. So, all right, so we were just playing. Here's your kit, what you'll get if you're a first-time subscriber. You get your transfer. This time it's 2 paste singles. You get a mini squeegee if it's the first time subscribing, and you get your little chubby. It's not always a chubby that comes in your kit. Sometimes it's fabric, sometimes it's a tote, sometimes it's all kinds of different things. Every month is different. But this month it's this adorable chicken chubby, and everyone needs to have a chicken in their home. So let's get started. I am not going to use camel or bumblebee today, so I'm going to put those aside in my stash. And like I said, I just took my brush and put it in my wayfinder. It's a metallic, it's not a glitter, so I just wanted to see how it would sit. And it's dry now. I don't know if I want a second coat or not. Do I want to second coat it? Let's second coat it just to see. Probably sits really nice on top of itself. There we go. It's such a pretty metallic color. Like I said, I kind of just guessed on his beak, and we're going to go over that with I'm going to use actually saffron because I want that warmer color. And I'm kind of making my chicken, we're going non-traditional, we're doing more of a coastal colored chicken, because those are the colors in this kitchen here. All right, so let's get this second coated. You can still see my wing a little bit, but this is all I did is I kind of pounced it. It almost looks like a shell, which I kind of like. And I just kind of just encouraged a little bit of that paste to move this way. Let's go back and do some pouncing here. Just to kind of give it that illusion of a wing. It would have been fun had they come with a cutout of a wing too. We can always add that kind of thing. You can use your chalk suede paper if you have a laser machine, or even like a Cricut or something. You could always come up with something. Okay, let's get this dry. Dries fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and cut the transfer. It doesn't have a cut line, but I'm going to ever so carefully cut. Okay, now let's do the chicken head pieces here. Patterned chicken. I'm going to say patterned chicken heads, body 1, patterned chicken. And of course you could use your own patterns if you have one of your favorite patterns. There are a ton of, we are also having a nice sale on our last chance category. There's a lot of good stuff in there too. That goes to the 7th as well. All right, let's see. Let's do the heads first. Oop, that's a little wet still. Well, we're gonna do the heads anyway, so let's take this off. That's that. I'll keep the heads together. Let's see if we can get this middle part a little more dry. Then we're just gonna kind of line that up. There is not a whole lot of transfer material that is holding that down, so we're going to be very careful with that. Let's rub his little eye down. I'm going to do black velvet for the eye. I'm just going to kind of mix up. We've already opened this packet once or twice already, so let's just knead that a little bit, and we're going to push that away from the opening. I'm just going to put a little teeny bit. You do not need much at all. Just a little dot will do ya. Okay, and let's just get that squeegeed in there. Okay, put that here. And then we're gonna do the top, the candy apple. If you need links to the club, or if you want to just comment club, I can help you with that. But there are links in the description of the video, whether you're watching it from one platform to another. You either check up top or check on the bottom. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of that there. Do not know about the chicken hearts, what the name of that is. I'm gonna offload some of my candy apple there. And we wanna get that excess off. How adorable. So far, so good. Okay, and then a little bit of saffron for his beak. That I know the word for. The beak. Okay, let's get this cut down. Try to work quickly. We don't want that to dry in the screen, so we can kind of pick that up. Cute. Looks like it wants to pull a little bit of our wayfinder up. Grab another little squeegee here. This is saffron. You can use curry if you have a curry. You can dirty up your bumblebee if you have bumblebee. You can probably even add a little bit of camel to your bumblebee. And you might get a nice, good, warm color there. All right, let's slowly. Yeah, we're pulling up some of our, didn't even do the eye. Okay, we'll have to work on that. So we should wax next time. But let's get that cleaned up a little bit. There's my water. I'm trying to see if I got all that there. Okay, let's just give this a good squirt. Otherwise, I think he looks adorable so far. Let's move him so he doesn't get in trouble there. All right, let's take off whatever's sitting on top here. And we'll turn it over. So next time, we will wax. All right, I'm not gonna worry about getting all that staining off because we are gonna do the opposite side to the other side of our chicken. So I just wanna make sure there's nothing in the screen right now. Get it nice and clean. Dry it up, say hello. Okay, this is our July club. Now, we need to, let me get all that dry. And then I'm gonna try to color in the spot that came up. And I'm gonna try to wax it so that we can get that eye down. Just going up to where it starts with the headpiece there. Just kind of going around his beak here. All right, I think that looks pretty good. We would have had to wax anyways because we are going to put one of those patterns on top of our chicken. So there's a little bit that came up here. Try to pounce it a little bit just to get that covered. Okay. Trying to blend that in a little. So it looks like on there. Okay, let's get that dry. We're not going to use our wax. Our wax is a little hard to me, so I'm going to use a softer wax that I can put on top. We'll get that eyeball on there. Probably should do the pattern first. Guessing we should do the pattern first. Okay. Let's see. This one or this one? This one you'll have to move because it's not quite big enough. Or you can do like a, you know, somehow make it look like it's wing. I think we're gonna do this. So let's take this. Oh, no, first we gotta wax. One, think. Okay, where did I put my wax here? say I'm gonna wax and then I forget to wax. I'm just gonna take a little bit on this paper towel here. And then just kind of swirl it in. Gonna coat the whole thing, and I'm not really rubbing too hard right now. Just wanna get it on there. Do the beak and the headdress piece there. Okay. Now, because you can see it's pink, right? That's from that candy apple. I'm gonna put that kind of on the opposite side. And then I will buff the blue part. There we go. Cute. Cute so far. Okay. Excuse me, now I got the hiccups. Transfer. Oh, excuse me. And let's see here. I'm just going to try to go off the bottom here to try to make it level. I'm going to place it down. I'm not rubbing particularly too crazy hard. Okay, now I'm going to get eucalyptus. Let's see, what is this? I had eggshell blue. This is sea glass, which I really, really love. I love that color. I have eggshell blue and I have eucalyptus. I feel like I just want to bring a little more of a green into the mix here. Let's grab a squeegee. Okay. And we're going to go over the entire transfer here. I'm not going to do the head part or his beak, okay, but we are going to kind of go around it. Make sure you get those edges. Okay. Get this out of my way so I can turn it. Offload whatever excess comes off. Okay. All right, I think we're good. The moment of truth. Oh, how cute. It is pulling a little bit of that, which is shocking because I did wax it, but it looks kind of cute that way too. Looks a little rustic. Oh my gosh, so cute, you guys. All right. I like that. All right, let's get it dry. We'll get his eyeball down too. And then maybe on the other side we'll do the opposite. We'll start with I'll start with the eucalyptus. And then maybe do the sea glass, see if that looks good. I think what happened too is I accidentally waxed the chicken before I put the wayfinder on there. So that might have been the problem too. That could have been the problem. All right, let's get his little eyeball on. Put this somewhat where it goes. sure why this is going like this, but it's staying. I think it's the wayfinder and because I waxed beforehand. Which I should not have. Okay. All right, we are going to clean everything up and then we're going to flip it over. So let's get this wet. I do like that they gave us for both sides of the head, each direction. So that's nice. Let's let that dry. All right, we'll get to that. All right. We can even paint that in if we want to. Here. Smooth that out a little bit. This will be the back side of our chicken. Have him facing out the window. All right, let's do this side. And then we'll dry it and then work on the other side. There we go. See? Just like it never happened. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this too. This one really came off. Let's see if we can add some back. It's not all that bad. We're not going to wax the other side. We're going to just do it. Plus, we're going to use a different paste first, not the wayfinder. I kind of like that speckled look. So do not wax your wood if you intend on color at first, because it does not want to stay, which makes sense. This is working, just kind of dabbing it. I do like though with a little bit of white. It does look good. Looks cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the rest the way it is because I like that speckled look. All right, let's get it dry. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over. Let's get over here by his eye. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little something different on the back. I'm gonna put this paper towel down so we don't scratch the other side. Let's go ahead and get some tape so we can tape off this head part. So I'm gonna tape it from here to here. Oops. That's a good spot. So we're just gonna paint this part down, but we're gonna use eucalyptus. And I'm not watering it down or anything. We're just gonna go right to it. Watering it down does help spread it, so maybe we'll give it a little, one squirt. One squirt. And we're gonna have to watch his beak again, so I won't do that just yet. Let's see what the transfer looks like here. Okay, it's a guesstimate up there. Give it another little squirt here so we can does lighten it a bit. So if you want to put another coat on, you can once it's dry, but if you keep using water, it will keep streaking. Add some solid in there. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get that dry. We'll do the red, the candy apple on the top. We'll do the saffron beak, and then we'll do a pattern. We could try the other pattern on this side. And use, I want to try sea glass. I think that'll be really pretty. what if we do a second coat? Just gonna add a little bit of water just to thin it a little bit. I'm going to go the other way, I think, just to fill in some gaps of those streaks from the brush. I think that really just made the difference. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Okay, yay, let's get this dry. Get this guy done, I can't wait. Take this off. The transfer tape helps so well. Now this won't come off if we do the color on top. It was because I waxed the white part. I got ahead of myself. Okay. Let's get this part. So now we're doing the other side. We did this side on the other side. Now this is on this side. Let's line it up. Just kind of lightly press that down. We're doing red for his head. I should probably get some fresh red too. Let's do candy apple. We're gonna get a little more out. Probably didn't need that much, but that's okay. Let's get the excess off. All right, there's that one. Now let's do the saffron. A little bit on his beak. And then we need a little bit of black for his eyeball. That just got enough red, so we can't have that. Let's get a teeny little squeegee here. Get that eyeball. Okay. And then gently pull. There we go. Put that back on the sheet there, and let's get that dry. Come in, and there's a little bit of white showing, so I'm gonna just dab it here, and hopefully with a steady hand just kind of fill that in. fingers here. All right, let's get that done. And then we're gonna do the pattern. Should have done the pattern, done his eyeball. But we can probably go around it. All right, let's get this guy. Feels pretty smooth, so I don't know that I'm going to wax. And I think I'm going to kind of go sideways instead of up and down. I am going to fuzz it though. It's very sticky. We're gonna have to avoid that eye if we can. And let's get out our sea glass. Small mini squeegee here. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty. Let's get up to the edge there. Get your excess off. We're going to kind of go around that eyeball a little bit. Watch you don't go on his head. Okay, let me just get in here. And then we're going to have to match up that pattern. So let's pull this off gently. It's working. It would have come off easier had I waxed, but I think we're all right. All right. That's a pretty color combo. I like that. All we need to do is finish up that little part. And it's done. Okay, let's see here. Where can we finish this? Doesn't really matter where we start, so let's just do it there. I'm going to get a smaller squeegee here, cut up one here. Remember, go around the beak and the head. Goodness, this is cute. Okay. Let's see how we did here. Oh, good. That looks good. All right, let's get that dry. Looks good, you guys. All right, let's do this. I just have one little spot I want to fix. Try to get that off. I was kind of dabbing this here. Kind of curled into there. Just kind of connecting the pieces that we brought together here. You can kind of make your own little marks. Okay, I think I'm gonna put one more right here. All right, I think we're good. Need to put the brush down. Put the brush down. All right. All right. I think I like this side better. However, I do like this side too. So which side do you guys like better? Checkerboard or kind of like the feather look? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. And if you are interested in joining the club, especially making sure you get this month's, go ahead and comment club and I'll help you out. All right. Thanks again. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye for now.